I had every intention of going to do crosstalk. I was in the parking lot,
Okay.
but I think you'll appreciate what I was trying to take care of. I had a little emergency. I saw another picture of the Yeezys coming out tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
These things are sweet.
You didn't put it. I hope you put in for it, right?
That's what I'm trying, but it keeps telling me to call my bank. So I was on the phone with my bank. Bank's like, I don't see anything wrong because it's trying to like reserve the card,
Yeah.
but it won't like keep my card in there.
Mm.
So this is something like I'm gonna have to have you take over so I can address because I can't.
You got Tom. Like right, it doesn't like it. Like when's the last time you bought something through Adidas.com or through your Adidas?
Probably last month.
Like how much? Do you know where you're at?
No,
because they have like a rank, like a creators club thing like that.
I'm
so,
not
like,
good. No,
all right, so
I'm like creators.
So
yeah.
so now you're gonna like it's a toss up. It doesn't matter when you put it in. It's a toss up.
So I need somebody with higher rank, is what you're telling me to get these for me,
right? Because that's what I'm banking on. But I also have a couple fail safes to it. But those are sweet.
Which ones? There's 3.
The Adidas.
There's only one in America.
Oh,
yeah.
The black and white.
Pause. The other ones are sweet.
I haven't seen the other ones.
Yeah.
I can get those.
The prices are giving me.
It's $220.
Stomach ache.
Yeah, it's $220.
$220. Like if you're getting
the one I'm looking at is $250, but $220 is still too much for me. But
you didn't see the ones from the hold on.
The ash blue or the ash pearl?
The ash blue are the ones that me and Denny are talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, the basketball QNTM is what I want.
See the ones below it?
Yeah.
I see pink.
Yeah, that's the Europe and Russia.
So is this how shoes work nowadays? You don't just buy shoes you want. You have to like put in a, hey, I hope I get these shoes.
Yes, this is for these. These are they're limited runs, highly popular. Blame Jordan for that. And that's
Yeah, Kim K may have left our boy.
He's gonna be all right.
Well, who left who? Who left who, actually?
I don't know.
I'm assuming Kim left. Does he even know?
Maybe he was like, I'm running for office. I don't have time for you.
What's his name? Kanye. Yeah.
What?
I had a brain fart. My bad. That is. You're right. That's unacceptable.
I love Wingstop shoes. Like you're buying shoes.
I'm not buying them to support Kanye.
But I'm just saying, like it's at least cool.
It's not like I'm in there like, I got to get my credit card in so Kanye can eat.
You better know the future president's name is all I'm saying.
I don't buy Jordan's because I even like Jordan in particular. It's just like, but I at least know that the brand.
Well, remind me at the break to take care of this. I'll try a different card.
I got to do it myself too.
Yeah, because if I go home, I won't do it. I'll forget. We got all kinds.
The worst thing that happened today, the text message you gave me freedom.
Oh yeah.
Like I was just gonna wait, but now I have
freedom.
Now I have the freedom to at least be able to attempt to make this because
it's payday.
Because my 8 o'clock, and I don't care.
Damn, we're just getting right to 8 o'clock.
I'm gonna get right into it, dude. Emergency.
It's Petty Friday. Let's go. 2 hours.
Is it emergency? Is it emergency merchant systems? I don't have my phone. Crap. But EMS. Bottom line, I got a merchant account for one reason and one reason alone. I have a major client that now they have, thanks to the government. Shout out to 4-5. He approved this. They can make large transactions through their credit card. Great. I didn't have a payment processor because I had no use for a payment processor for the last year. So I go through the process of trying to get one, and I finally get one. And I tell them specifically, the max transaction I'll probably make is $12,000. I need to be able to run a card for $12,000. The average transaction would be $3,500.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere through the monthly thing, I'll probably run. I won't make more than $10,000 a month through credit card transactions, but I need to be able to do this. Is this okay? You know what they tell me? No problem, sir. We'll put it all in your contract. Got approved. Bing, bang, boom. Go in. Client calls.
Denied.
I'm excited. No, it's accepted. I'm 2 days max because it's new. I'm like, I'm going to give it to him. I know they're not going to give it to me tomorrow, but I'm cool. It ran. It went through. Got a call. Flagged. Not a problem. I get it. This happens. Blah, blah, blah. You need to know my client's name. You need to see proof. Boom. Here's everything. They're telling me that my client is giving the wrong address and the wrong phone number for where they're at.
So you can't get your money.
So I can't get approved. I can't get my money. I'm like, but they won't call my client. They're asking me to tell them to bring me information to tell them. And all the while, there's money just floating in space.
This is what we're starting the show with?
Because
your
I'm
money
mad.
problems is you can't
I'm
run
mad.
a $12,000 credit card?
It wasn't. Point is,
I mean,
but no,
does
it's
anybody,
bigger than that.
is anybody else looking at this going,
I refunded
anyone
this is a
relate to
first
this?
world
I'm
problem?
broke. I'm broke.
like,
I don't have any money. I was
my
happy.
merchant guy won't let me run a $10,000 credit card.
When you haven't really made any money since November, like you're sitting here like, thank
Like, there's
God.
people leaving work that just worked all week for $475.
Right.
And they turn on the sports den because we are a dose
So
of
for
realism.
Dirt in his fingernails.
Right.
So-
We are the show that brings
we'll
real
round
to
that
the
up.
radio.
We're gonna round that up. That's $500 a week. That's $2,000. That's
And
$2,000
the
a month.
first thing they
November,
hear is
December,
you grabbing about a
January,
$12,000 credit card charge.
They've made $8,000 since November.
He's like, I've been on a
I
mower.
I'm out here. You know how
But do you see
I'm
what
out
I'm
here.
saying?
I'm out here.
Dude just
I'm
went
fighting
to
for my
ABC.
life. I'm fighting for my life.
He just went to ABC.
I'm about to start hog tying
Oh,
people.
I ain't never hog tying nobody.
But no, that's what I'm just sorry. I'm mad. But they ran, so I refund the money to try to get it back. That's what they tell me to do. And these jokers tap my account for the refund. So now I got a bounce check.
Oh,
no money. But then you called me, and I was great. All right, so now I got that off my chest.
This is not the way I thought we were going to start the Friday show, but
I was mad.
I thought we were going to start with OnlyFans.
Well, let's talk about.
I mean, we got so much to get into. Like,
we can start with OnlyFans, or do we have a little?
Do we have anything sports related to get into?
There's
It's a sports show.
It's brought to you by thehumidor.com, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits.
Okay,
but my phone is over here broadcasting the show because somebody decided to mess with the iPad,
so
the iPad tripod.
We're continuing 8 o'clock.
Our new broadcasts on Twitter, live broadcast. I love it. The background.
Oh,
Have you noticed?
Shout out to my KC gang. But people, when I went out to Kansas City, they made that.
We even have a scroll bar.
We do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really?
With the number, text 641-1010.
Oh, we've always had that.
Free the den.
That's always been there.
Oh.
That's that part.
Free the den? Are we under capture? I don't know what free the den is.
Shout out. We want to do basketball or we want to do football?
Oh,
what do you want to talk
about?
That?
Football.
Okay, I said that. Didn't really think that through. Oh, okay. The 60 best college quarterbacks of the decade.
Dude,
60?
this list is so ratchet.
60 of like the decade.
Oh, man, not this decade. Since 2000. Since 2000.
So, Denny, who would you consider to be the greatest college quarterback since the year 2000?
There's college.
College.
College. Since 2000. It's either got to be Johnny Manziel. I mean, I'm talking statistically. Manziel, Tebow, Cam.
Right.
Or who am I missing?
Texas.
Vince Young.
Beast.
Vince Young's number one?
No, I'm just saying, guy. I said
guy
Cam. I said Cam, Vince, and Tebow as my top
the guy
three.
who's number one is just.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some order. Like Manziel's stats are ridiculous.
I didn't even think about him.
Yeah, they're absurd.
It's not him though.
Who is number one?
He reminds you of Manziel.
Baker?
Yeah.
Baker's number one? Since 2000. Whose list is this?
ESPN.com. Supposedly reputable. That would never not be funny. That's what I hope our show is.
Wait, give me the top
I have no
five
idea what that man was talking about. And that man is hilarious.
It's like the outdoor show for us.
What? ESPN Plus, so it's not just ESPN.
Okay, give me the top five. Give me the top five.
Baker Mayfield,
Okay.
Cameron Newton,
Okay.
Vincent Young,
Okay.
Timothy Tebow,
Okay.
Joseph Burrow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's all they did is they knew that if they put any of those other four at number one, they wouldn't get people like us talking about it. So they did something absurd just so we would talk about it. Because Baker Mayfield's not top 10, is he? Top 15.
Dude, listen. Let me just read some of these other notable names.
How many years was Baker a starter? 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's read some of these other notable.
Okay.
Trevor's on that list. Will be on this list. Jonathan Manziel. Jameis Winston. Tua Tagovailoa. Which forget him.
If Jameis would have had a better second year, he would have been one of the first names out of my mouth.
Less interceptions? Because his second year statistically wasn't bad.
Yeah. I mean,
he threw a lot of touchdowns.
That and having to messing around the first half of it.
Right. I think he did that because he was bored. That's why I think he has some.
And it took a long time for his eyes to get used to
the
what
surgery,
was going
right?
on. Exactly.
And his receivers were, and whatever. Bottom line is, I'm with you. Russell.
Man, Baker did have 3 really good ass
Ken
years.
Dorsey.
3-year starter?
Yeah, that's probably why.
Okay.
Ken Dorsey.
Ken Dorsey
was on one of
What
the
are you
great,
about to say?
Ken
He
Dorsey
lost 2
like,
games.
Like Ken Dorsey, NFL or prospect or playing in that stinks.
Y'all gonna tell me when you say Ken Dorsey and the rest of these, you think Ken Dorsey was on the tip of your tongue before he said it?
No,
JJ?
but I would say
I've
he's in the
always
top
thought Ken
30.
Dorsey- Actually, was Ken? Yeah, I guess technically Ken Dorsey was. He was more latter part of the 90s, but yeah, you're right. That's right.
Top 30, I would say.
45 is Kyle Trask.
Oh my god.
Well, but if you're gonna go 60 deep, 60's a lot, bro.
It is.
But
like,
20
it's
years?
20 years?
I mean,
If
He
you
is
take
the best
number,
Gator quarterback.
Yeah.
No, Rex Grossman.
Rex Grossman's on here.
well,
And Tim
no, I mean,
Tebow.
Tebow.
Oh yeah, of course.
Rex Grossman is the best NFL Gator quarterback.
I didn't realize Baker started 3 years though.
Me neither. So he went
He threw for almost
36 and
15,000
7,
yards.
40 and 8, 43 and 6. Those are his touchdown
Yeah,
interceptions.
that's pretty good, man.
Yeah. I didn't even
As much as I want to hate on the guy, like in his career, he did throw for almost 15,000.
But why?
never
you're
won a
right,
natty though.
You have a good point.
Never even won a playoff game.
Why are we talking about 60 quarterbacks?
Yeah, 60 quarterbacks. Like, give me a top 10, but 60, like Kyle Trask. Like,
top 10
name
gives you argument,
somebody
too.
under 42 that had a better year than Kyle Trask. You probably, I don't know who's on there.
Byron Leftwich is better. Aaron Murray.
I mean, we played at Marshall though.
Aaron Murray that'd be a good argument.
But he made Marshall pretty good.
Aaron Murray played for 7 seasons, so that's
He
probably
did.
why.
Yeah, what was the guy at Ohio State
Smith?
that played forever?
Troy Smith.
Yeah.
No, Barrett.
Oh, JT Barrett.
Yeah, he seemed like he was there for
Whatever happened to him?
15
Is he selling
years.
cars?
I don't know.
Pumping gas.
Oh, Jeff Whitaker asked a good question. Is Chris Leak on that list?
We don't talk about him.
Why?
He's in prison for rape.
He is not in prison.
Oh,
He didn't go to
He's
prison.
training quarterback.
He didn't go to
Is
prison.
he?
Nah, he got
Oh.
off. He got off.
Thank God.
I
I apologize.
don't see Chris. I don't know. He might be on it. I don't actually have the cliff notes of it, so he may be on there. But
AJ just put him in jail.
I mean, sorry. The last
Chris-
time I heard
Chris-
about him, Mincy was
Chris-
telling me that
Is Chris Leak in there? God rest
Chris-
his soul.
well,
the only
Mincy
person-
was like he got in a lot of trouble.
he's not on there. No Christopher Leak.
Well, if you look at his stats,
It's a small person bias. He won a national championship.
I know, but okay. Completion percentage only over 60% 2 years, and for a career 61, and he had 88 touchdowns and 42 interceptions.
Well, probably a lot of that happened in his first year.
No, his
Really?
last year he went 23 and 13.
Okay.
Chris Leak, by the way,
His
the
best year was the
most
sophomore year.
disrespected quarterback.
In Florida history,
So
they
disrespected.
never talk about him with that natty.
They act
always
like-
say
they act
Tebow
like
won
Tebow won
two.
that, yeah.
They say Tebow won 2
But
natties.
He was a
Won
fullback.
one.
I just gave y'all his stats. They're very underwhelming.
But that was a different era.
No, it wasn't. It was 2006.
Right.
What-
We weren't. It wasn't.
What year?
The, the ball
who
was
was your
still, we were
quarterback?
still running.
Who was your quarterback?
Christopher Ricks.
Okay, compare their stats.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'll
him off
do it for you.
Off top.
I'll do it for
He
you.
threw
I
a lot of
guarantee you.
interceptions in games that we didn't want him to throw interceptions to. In particular, there's one highlight of James Coleman running to the sideline after he threw an interception.
Oh, never mind.
Facts.
Yeah.
Now look up Drupert Weatherford.
Wow, Chris Ricks was terrible.
Only quarterback to ever lose 5 times to a same team
Good
in the
God.
history of college.
Why did I think he was better than this? 55% completion. Why are we all throwing?
Dude, I have no idea. We the running game that we had my sophomore and junior year, actually my freshman, sophomore, and junior year was amazing. I would have never ran. We should have ran the wing T.
Yeah,
Imagine having Greg Jones, Leon Washington, and Lorenzo Booker.
Why
in
did
the
I
same
think
backfield.
he was so much better than what he was?
Because we won, and our defense was really, really good.
Where's Drew Brees on that list? He's 1990. He was early. He was before 2000, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Can you believe that Purdue was relevant at one point in time?
It's crazy.
Like, I think they won the Rose Bowl that year. By the way, I just got a phone
right.
call. Apparently, David Lamb used to call Chris Leak Chrissy Leak.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
So the slander was just outrageous around
Did
here.
he say that, or is that just how Dave talks?
That's true.
I don't really know.
He mumbles his words.
He could just be.
Is that from Nicaragua?
Yeah,
yes.
that could be Lamb like being nice to him, like saying that's a nickname. My pet name for him is old Chrissy Leak.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
Yeah,
but I'm assuming no. Before we break, we have an update on Tiger.
We do?
Okay. Yes, he has moved to the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center and received follow-up procedures on his injuries this morning. The procedures were successful, and he is now recovering and in good spirits. Tiger and his family want to thank you for all the support.
Is he playing in the players?
Oh, jeez. Doesn't say that, so I'm going to still leave it. I'm going to say no.
He's day-to-day.
Yeah.
You never know. Like, keep hope. Keep hope alive. See you in 2 weeks, Tiger.
Yeah. Wear a mask.
Because he needs to. He's in weak condition. Put that Andy Reid on.
Okay, our boy Jeff Whitaker's getting after me here because Chris Leak is the leading yards in history of UF.
That's tough, man. That means he's higher than Timothy Tebow.
But
he's played with both of them.
4 years. He played 4 years. He had 2,400, 3,200, 2,600, 2,900. Like, he completed 59, 62, 63.
All right, man. You said he was under 60%. Like, he was like way on. Like, he was.
No, I didn't. That was I was talking about your boy Ricks.
Well,
Chris was terrible.
Yeah. Did you know why Chris was terrible when it came to completion percentages? Chris had one speed on the ball, a fastball. No matter if you were 5 yards from him or 55 yards from him. I had a broken hand. I told him, when my hand heals, I'm gonna whip your ass if you keep throwing me the ball like that. Like, toss that thing to me. Do something nicer. But like, he's sitting back, drop back, and throw it to me 100 miles per hour. And I'm right in front of him. So a lot of drops.
Nobody had the cojones that Chris Ricks had, though. That guy was willing to literally die on the field, which I thought he did multiple times.
I have a good friend of mine, Bobby Gonzalez, who's told me something that his father said to him to help him through life. He said, if you're gonna be dumb, you better be tough. And that's what Chris was. He was tough because he was dumb on the football field. Great guy. Love Chris. I'm just saying.
Who was was it Sexton, middle of the road on LSD, naked guy?
Yes, that was Wyatt.
Okay.
But you can't do that to James.
Nah, that thing was fun. Wyatt's coach was his dad was my coach, my position coach. And that was tough on him, man. I felt bad. I was like, hey, man, you're
did
good.
they let him, or did they kick him off the team?
Yeah, he was like
off the team. He was in a padded room, wasn't he?
Yeah, man. He was lucky to go back to school. You can't stand in the middle of the road saying you're Jesus butt naked, bro, man. That's frowned upon.
His mugshot is
and he's done a lot of stuff. So I don't he got some bad stuff.
It was it was obviously drugs.
Yeah.
Wasn't
they said it was Lyme disease, but
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does
much
Lyme
about
disease get you?
I think it does mess with your head. I don't know. But I do know my dog. I do know Wyatt. Wyatt like to partake in the sweet.
See, I'm just seeing symptoms of Lyme disease is like fatigue and joint pain and muscle aches.
He might have had all of that too when his high came down.
Boy,
but mushrooms and
mixed
Colombian
with Lyme
Bam Bam.
disease.
It's tough when the third sentence on your Wikipedia page is Sexton's career ended after he was doused with pepper spray by police officers who found him lying in the street, proclaiming himself to be God. Although Sexton was already suspended from the team at the time due to erratic behavior stemming from the disease, including failing to take a drug test and unusual behavior in practice. Wow.
Wait a minute. This happened in the summer. I remember where I was at. Yeah, that ain't happened. That ain't how it happened. He might have been. He did get suspended before the Florida game. Oh no, he got. If Chris would have started the Florida game the entire time my junior year, we would have won. But he got in trouble because he went to, I think, a girlfriend he had or something, went to UF or whatever, and he got found in the stands at a UF football game. And somebody took a picture of him, man. I told you, like, it's different. It's different now. Like, kids are talking about, we're going to transfer to a rival. Like, all right. He went to a game, and they said no. His dad was a coach. His dad probably was like, "Listen, son, I don't know who taught you that, but you can't even come home.
You're a Gator now.
You're a Gator. You belong. He belongs to the streets.
We got a break.
Yes.
We really got a break. It's 8:23 already.
Those swampy, crappy streets of Gainesville.
Speaking of that,
are we
let's
getting
talk about
OnlyFans
spring
when
ball?
we come
Or
back?
we can do OnlyFans, but let's do OnlyFans.
All right. Yeah, we got OnlyFans breaking news. I'm starting one after reading this one. We'll be right back.
Track your favorite golfers and get live Southeast Orthopedic Specialist leaderboard updates from the players. Brought to you by Armor Guard Exteriors, RFW Wealth Management, and Expert Automotive.
Not this perfect shot.
On 1010XL.
Hi, I'm professional golfer Russell Knox, and when it came time for me to purchase my home, I was looking for professionals to guide me through the buying process, and I chose Exit Real Estate Gallery. The professionals were enjoyable to work with and made all the transactions very easy, and I would definitely recommend using Exit Real Estate Gallery to purchase your home.
Thanks, Russell. If you're looking to buy or sell your one stop in Jacksonville, Exit Real Estate Gallery. Go online right now at propertyinjax.com.
When I had torn ligaments in my ankle, I turned to Dr. Acevedo at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Following my arthroscopic procedure, I'm back training for the decathlon. When I suffered an ankle injury, Southeast Orthopedic Specialists helped me get back on my feet. Dr. Acevedo was the key. He was instrumental in my recovery. This is Garrett Scantling, and I'd recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists to anyone.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
You know, one of my favorite things recently has been my buddy saying, Greg, man, I finally did it and I'm making money with that app. And I know they mean the free Get Upside mobile app. Seriously, have you seen the price of gas just this week? Yeah, it's gone up quite a bit. But I'm telling you, use the free Get Upside mobile app and promo code 1010XL and you can earn cash back up to 25 cents a gallon on every fill up. Now, I understand you don't want to gum up your phone with another app, but are those social media, music, or fast food apps sending you cash right into your pocket? No. Get Upside is so easy. Buy gas like you always do, check in at the station, or take a picture of the receipt and watch your account history grow. Then simply cash out with PayPal or an e-gift card or even a paper check. Remember, use promo code 1010XL when you first sign up with Apple or Android, and you'll get an extra 20 cents a gallon on your first tank. Get Upside and get paid cash back with promo code 1010XL.
You know why women love Diamonds Direct? Because they can always get a ring they're proud to wear.
I was able to get everything, the most perfect diamond I could ever want. It's just my dream ring that I thought I would never be able to afford.
You cannot beat the value that Diamonds Direct gives you. It kind of took my breath away when I did see how big that diamond was.
You have to put your sunglasses on to look at this. It's just gorgeous. We're amazed at the quality we got for the price.
But way beyond the ring, women love the Diamonds Direct experience. It's personal, it's caring, it's authentic, and it's fun.
It's people that are pretty much family, honestly, at this point. I'm not even joking. It sounds like an exaggeration, but they're so warm and welcoming.
They were so nice and so down to earth, and we just felt like family.
Very laid back. Not one time did we feel like we were being pressured. Not one time did we feel like we were being asked to extend a budget we did not have.
Just make you feel so at home, and you just feel comfortable shopping. It's just a great place to shop. I mean, I love it.
Discover the difference for yourself. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
Off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt. Ackerman Urology gives you the home field advantage. Don't trust your sexual health to the internet. Our local urologists treat prostate disease and sexual health issues to ensure your confidence and wellness. Don't ignore symptoms that hold you back. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
It's not easy balancing scholar and athlete. 1010XL knows you work hard at both, and we're here to salute you. Listen for the 1010XL Scholar Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
Golfers, tee it up this year at Edwin Watts Golf Shops with the hottest new arrivals from Ping. Introducing the new Ping G425 series. The G425 drivers have the highest MOI and is the most forgiving driver in golf. Increase your swing and ball speed with proven Ping innovations with 3 models to fit all golfers. Swing by Edwin Watts Golf Shops and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee, and shop us online at worldwidegolfshops.com. sportsden.com.
Like working outdoors and want better pay and benefits? Superior Fence and Rail is seeking full-time fence installers with pay ranging from $16 to $25 an hour and more with commercial experience. Superior Fence and Rail will train you to work with their professional team and provide you with all the tools you need to be a top-notch installer. Get off the fence. Call Superior Fence and Rail today and start your career.
When you're on the fence about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Call Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. We want to win your business with honest and upfront transmission service. I'm Robin Sidbury, the owner. That's a promise from me. Get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
It is the Sports Den brought to you by ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Hopefully you stop by there on the way home. Loaded up. Because this show is so much better if you're loaded up. Somebody Twittered me the other day, added me on Twitter saying, y'all are right. Show's a lot better with some ABC.
It's always better.
Everything's better.
Shout out to the 858.
To the 858.
2003 UF versus FSU. James 3 minutes in the game making blocks. James was high as a kite. Like, not only anything illegal either. Like, I had a broken hand, and I had already known like 6 weeks before that I was having surgery on my shoulder. They told me both of my shoulders probably, but they at least knew my right one was done. So I'm out there going up against Chicken Hawk. What's Chicken Hawk's real name? He's got the I Am Athlete podcast. He's Channing Crowder.
Channing Crowder
was amazing. Like, we've been there.
I'm obsessed with that podcast.
Podcast is awesome,
dude. I am obsessed with it.
He's Sonny's, right?
No. That's Shannon.
You're talking about Shannon Snell.
Oh,
Channing Crowder looks like one of the Muppets, like the crazy one that does the drums.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Animal.
Yeah, he looks like him. He is the most downright funny person. Funniest, like he does radio, and I have no idea how he gets away with it.
Dude,
like, he must be completely different.
Have you not listened to this podcast, JJ?
No,
dude, you will blow your whole weekend listening.
He threw Fred straight under the bus.
He
worked for WQAM.
Yeah. So it's him, Fred Taylor, Chad Johnson, and Brandon Marshall, and it is phenomenal.
Oh, is that the one that Cam was just on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like, y'all ain't never had them girls that was just sitting out in the lobby waiting for you. Fred, I know you know what I'm talking about. He's like, dude,
I'm married.
He's like, well, I'm married now, but I wasn't married.
Dude, the one when Channing Crowder got into what he and his wife were into.
Yeah, we role play. Sometimes I act like I break into the house and I'm murdered.
Oh, I like that.
It's his face. Just imagine Animal, like from Muppets.
Breaking in your house?
No, telling you this story about a sexual story. You're like, no, I don't want to hear this. And like everybody's
not turning me on, Animal.
That is the best podcast out right now.
Yeah. Speaking of role play,
are you guys into a little?
I don't have any fetishes.
None.
None that I know. Like, I can't think about. I'm starting to feel like I'm not mature.
Well, sometimes I'm not really into like role playing, but I'll be like, hey, put this on. I'm gonna be home soon, or like do this, or
Don't take that off. Like I don't need. I need to get into it. Like I'm
just like
maybe that is my fetish.
I want to see your feet.
Maybe that is my fetish.
I'm tired. I've been working all day. Like just let me know it's cool. It's available, and let's get this.
But I've seen some adult industry films recently that are taking that are using the coronavirus as a I guess a backdrop for their scenes.
I haven't watched any of those.
It's the only time JJ will wear a mask.
There's a
when
I get into it, I have to put a mask on.
I went down that rabbit hole when there was no sports, and I was going through withdrawals, and I was breaking down the acting in the films. I was like, I haven't done that since. I'm not that bored anymore.
I've seen a couple recently where they're like,
okay, I'm starting to think the story we were about to report on is a bad idea.
Or like I saw one recently where there was a delivery driver with a mask, and she's like, "Don't worry, I I don't have it, and one thing led to another, and
jeez, so unreal
with the delivery driver.
But anyways,
because she's like, I haven't seen anyone in months.
That's unrealistic.
I'm gonna have to put the Q-tip up her nose, and we're gonna have to get clarification on that.
I mean, it happens in China. It happened to Biden's camp.
Yeah,
they got Q-tip. They got Q-tip probe. But most of these adult education things are unrealistic. It's talking about the next, like your mom, your high school friend's mom. So you never think that any of this stuff will happen because most of our neighbors aren't attractive anyway. But they're definitely not like available to you, right?
Right. No. It's set for. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not the theme nowadays is, and it just shows that like this generation is a generation of divorce because like every single one.
He didn't take the bait on.
Every single one
is tried to cue it
stepfather, stepmother, like all that stepsister. It's like so. As somebody who has a parents who have been together forever, and no step siblings, it creeps me out. Sorry,
you missed the cue. He was queuing it up.
Basically, people want to do their neighbors, and now neighbors have OnlyFans. And can we talk about Miss? What is her name?
Miss
Peterson.
Poindexter.
Oh, Poindexter.
It's her stage name.
That's not her real name.
No.
Is anything sacred anymore?
I thought this was a good idea.
If I pay $7, I should at least know your name.
Her name is Crystal Jackson.
Okay. The story is we took the long way. The story is she's upset because her kids got expelled out of a Catholic school because she has an OnlyFans and somebody turned her in, and then it came out that she's making $100,000 a month.
That's not true.
$150,000 a month.
She says it started by taking a picture over a year ago and posting it on Reddit of her in a bikini as a way to spice up her relationship with her husband.
Oh, so
and that's when somebody suggested to start an OnlyFans.
Oh, now I get it. Why he's in charge of everything.
Yeah, I'll let her tell some of it.
Why didn't she start an OnlyFans page? We're like, what the heck is that?
Now, more than a year later, she says she's making up to $150,000 a month selling access to her photos and videos on her OnlyFans account. Some of the pictures include nudity.
And then it started just taking off.
But not everyone is a fan.
Now it's like we kind of are caught. Here's our little secret life that, and now it's like it's exposed.
See, this is what I have.
It's not a secret if you're making $150,000 a month.
It's not a secret if it's on the internet.
Exactly.
Here's my problem with people.
These guys with secret families, like we were talking about the other day, Jeff Probst or whatever his name is, Rush, wasn't posting photos of his second family all over the internet.
He was definitely
second family OnlyFans.
Like, you're always on the internet and you never show a picture of me. Why don't you love your family, Rush? Anyways, here's the thing: you make $150,000 a month.
And
what is that? Times 10, that's 1.5. When you add another 2, that's 1.8 mil.
I see the Common Core math you did there.
I just had to break it down. You see it? It's 1.8 mil.
It's like that $6 million.
You really care about what other people think. It just I don't understand women. Like in general, here's the thing. Everybody's open. They're free. You have all this stuff. And yet, this is what bothers you? You made $1.8 million.
No, you're misreading it.
Because this is Catholic school? Is this the bowls of all schools?
Is this the greatest Catholic
Can it make their children?
She just told you.
Do they average $1.8 million?
She thought she could live this life making 1.8, and she got caught.
Is a fan.
So now the flair and with
now
her and her husband
she's
no longer.
Realizing, oh, my kids got to pay for this.
And that flame isn't there anymore.
That's my point right there, Danny.
She loved this.
That's my point, that people want everything except for responsibility.
Accountability, if you will.
She's
being held accountable.
Yeah, she's being held accountable
about it now.
But that was always there. Forget the school. Obviously, one of the parents reported you. That parent's kid
or a concerned student,
concerns facts. But what I'm saying is the reason why I know how some nasty dads are. That kid is going and checking his dad's search history because he knows his dad knows where the good stuff is. So now the dad and the son have seen the mom.
How does the dad approach this that saw it?
I was reading this Gridiron Now article and it said housewives.
I would be like Ben sent me this. I would throw some guy.
We were at the water cooler. He said, "Hey, doesn't your son go to Seymour Butts Catholic School? Do you see what? Does he know this Crystal lady? Does he know these? Does he know the kids? Oh, that is my son's best friend.
I gotta join just to confirm.
That's not her. Let me see some more. By God,
I have to do some.
That arch is amazing.
Investigating.
Why can't my wife arch like that?
This is how it really went down. They were at the bar, and he said, "Hey, have you seen Crystal's naked ass online? Check it out."
I'll tell you how it went down. Because this is like we were just talking
and
about how we
classy
don't have
photos.
We don't have fetishes.
They're classy.
This is
photos.
obviously her husband's thing.
Yes.
And they just happened. Her husband hit a lick because he's getting he's making money off of a hobby, off of something that he wants, and obviously they've done a really, really good job.
And he's not even having to
he ain't
do any work.
But
just
he's the marketing, he's the HR, he is the brains behind the outfit, and he was trying to make more than $150,000. He's obviously in charge of the social media.
Dude,
he's trying to push this stuff.
Yes.
He's probably told some people in his circle that have gotten it because he's
the one that called the school.
These people,
because now she's making $300 a month.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
After
but
the
now the problem is that she's not into it anymore
because they got caught.
Because they got caught. It was the
he's
thrill.
got pictures stored for days.
True.
Like he can do another 3 years of
thrill,
content.
It's the thrill of getting caught. Now he has to flip it and show her. She has to look like this is arduous. She has to have that face, which is going to turn on like the other 60% of her Twitter followers that don't even know that this exists.
But the real problem is going public with this. Now, her kids can't go to school anywhere.
Well,
like the fact that she brought, they can't homeschool. When they can take the pictures?
Yeah, exactly. Home is the worst place to be for these children.
Wait a minute. Where are these
Sacramento.
Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm sitting here getting excited, but
I thought they were left at
$1.8
home.
million ain't nothing.
I thought California hasn't been in school.
Yeah, maybe they were just kicked out of these Zoom schools.
So you got your kids,
do online learning.
Your kids got kicked out of Zoom school, and you're worried about this. See, the funny thing about all of this is that people care about her feelings, and she's essentially an entertainer. Or she can go become a chicken wing connoisseur.
Hold on. There is a link from this website at the very bottom. It says, CBS 13 has learned that there are other Sacramento area moms whose children attend Catholic schools and are selling their nude photos and videos online. So I clicked the link. Sources. This is like Schefter. Sources, group of women embroiled in Sacramento Catholic school OnlyFans scandal.
Wow. I mean, times
This
are
is
tough,
a whole
man.
thing.
California's been shut down for a year.
You know what?
True.
I've been opposed to my kid going to bowls or Episcopal. If this is what's going down, I may go. I love this. This is kind of
the
drama.
drama.
I mean, I'm not going to be in any of it because I can't afford that drama. But I would love to know this before. Imagine having this sort I knew that was going to break before anything else.
What an amazing era we live in. Families sitting down, stressed out, about to lose the house. COVID's here. Nobody's got jobs, and the wife goes, "You know what? I got a plan."
Your morals are what's holding you back.
Let them go.
She obviously didn't care. I'm all for empowerment. That's empowering to her.
The more I hear about the story, the more I realize it's a non-story, though. The story really is just that
they did this themselves to get more.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm with you, JJ.
It's a
I think
PR stunt.
I think the husband dropped the news.
Yeah.
He dropped the mixtape.
I also think that Crystal Jackson is actually a better porn name than Tiffany Poindexter.
Because you know why? It's transracial.
Crystal
and the last name Jackson.
Name, exactly.
You don't know, and you can
It's
actually
she mixed?
You can mess around and get somebody to accidentally give you $7, and now you're trapped. And okay, it's not that bad. I can stay around.
So I
I'm
went
just
on.
assuming it's
I
$7.
went on OnlyFans today after seeing this story.
She's kind of tan.
I don't like how the whole thing is set up because you don't get any samples of
You don't even get a
what
chance to
I'm
see
about to
them?
get. No, there's one
that's
picture
why
it showed
all of
me.
them use Twitter and Instagram to try to show you what
Exactly.
their OnlyFans are to get you to redirect. Now, I want to make this clear. OnlyFans uses you can do a sports show on OnlyFans.
Yes.
You can do a cooking
Anything.
show. You can
Yes.
do anything on OnlyFans. It does not have to be. You don't have to be a housewife.
If
You
y'all
can
don't
be
start
anything that
sponsoring
you
some of
want
our
to do.
segments, we may have a sportsden OnlyFans.
Listen, I may take.
Y'all may have to pay for this
do
crap.
that. We do the Fat Man calendar on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
The Bo Jackson shoot.
Y'all keep avoiding these sponsorships, and y'all gonna be paying for this every night.
By the way, listen, Texter 718. You can't constantly beg for the soundbite to be played. It has to come naturally.
Is he doing it?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
he thinks this is the perfect segment for it, which it is. But now that you said that, it's
Now
like
we
no
can't do it.
chance.
Yeah.
But like I told you about the my friend Sheena, one of her friends that came to the Super Bowl, has her OnlyFans account for just feet. And
Oh, how much does she charge?
I think she charges. No, it wasn't Sheena. It wasn't Sheena.
Oh,
Sheena does not. Let me put that out there.
That's the way it came across.
Sheena does not. I don't know. Actually, no. Chad Johnson took pictures of her feet at the last Super Bowl.
Oh, he's into that.
And said this is the best feet at the Super Bowl. And then all of a sudden, her follower count just shot up through the roof.
What's with that, guys? By the way, if you're into that, text and tell me why.
I don't know.
Not
It
my
makes me
thing.
throw up my mouth.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Disgusting.
Like, yeah, I just don't.
Bunions.
Like I have friends that are savages that say all kinds of weird things.
That would never do
places
feet
that are just
stuff.
ungodly.
And the funny thing is that these guys are like, one of them's a doctoral candidate. One is an upstand. Like if you meet these people, you would think like, oh man, they are James.
Doctor should be a germaphobe.
You said doctor is a germaphobe. Oh
He
no,
should be.
but he's not that kind of doctor.
Oh, just a doctor.
He's
Oh,
a
gotcha.
doctoral.
Okay, I got you.
But like you see them, you're like, man, James's friends are way different than him. James has some really good friends, and those are the savages. I'm the one who just lets you know what I'm thinking. These guys can't tell the world what they're thinking.
I mean, if you just saw Crystal Jackson and her husband walking down the street, no way would you think that they're doing this kind of
you would
stuff.
think she's semi hot, and you know,
They probably have sex like once every 3 months.
and that might be true.
And like,
Still.
oh, that's true. There's no
time. He's got
and on the OnlyFans, they say in the article that it's not really like that. It's classy.
So it's Playboy.
Yeah, exactly. But they
hustling.
show even
You're there
less
for the
than
articles.
Playboy.
It's not
There's
hustling.
no like nothing
You're
below
there
the
for
belt.
the artwork.
Right.
Oh, gotcha. And she's a Kansas City fan. That was the weird part.
Yeah, she loves Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-mm. No, it's Jackson. She likes Jackson Mahomes.
Who's that?
Patrick's brother.
Yeah, I don't think
the dancer.
I don't think Jackson.
He doesn't like her.
Oh, we got to take a break.
Consonants, man. Come on, you're gonna get them after us, dude. Let's go.
We got to find some sports.
We can talk about.
We haven't done a mock
We
draft.
can talk about sticking to sports, or you want to do the mock draft.
I won't talk sports. Sticking to sports is going to go right down the same road that we just.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're gonna go back to
Wow,
OnlyFans.
we're gonna go right back to OnlyFans.
We have UFOs. We have Mr. Potato Head.
I know.
We have
Kobe,
so much.
Kobe
I know we
being
have
the,
everything but sports.
Kobe
Yes.
being the logo.
Yes.
Kobe being the logo. We can get to that. We can get to that.
Does he deserve it?
Okay, that's going to go down a different road too.
I'll stay out of that.
Yeah, that's going to go down. We'll figure something out. We got a couple minutes. We'll figure out what we're talking about next.
In your car or out of your car.
Get me out of this car.
Take 1010XL with you wherever you go.
We're online and ready.
By downloading our free 1010XL app. Available for all smartphones and tablets.
Bolt 24 keeping it real with Damian Lillard.
When you have no competition, it's obvious. Just like the Bolt 24 lineup with no artificial flavors or sweeteners, there is no competition.
Head to Circle K and grab a Bolt 24 from the makers of Gatorade.
Bolt 24.
If you're driving less, you could be saving 50%. With pay per mile car insurance from Allstate, you can have control over your auto insurance costs by only paying for the miles you drive. Drive less, save 50% with Allstate. You've never been in better hands. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Pricing varies based on how you buy, driving behaviors, and includes a daily rate. Not applicable in California. Based on annual premium paid by Allstate Standard Auto customers versus Allstate pay-per-mile customers who drive an average of 4,000 miles a year. Savings vary subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and its affiliates. Copyright 2020. Allstate Insurance Company.
My son Aiden has asthma. Secondhand smoke has triggered his asthma so badly, he ended up in the emergency room and spent multiple nights in intensive care. Now he's on a whole bunch of medications. My tip to you is, don't be shy about telling people not to smoke around your kids.
Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to quit your way. Developed by CDC.
Why do we have investigators on staff at Farrah & Farrah? Here's why. A client fell in a store, but the owner claimed there was nothing on the floor that would make them responsible. Our investigators went back to the scene the very next time it rained and observed water leaking from the roof onto the floor in the exact spot where our client fell. Weather reports confirmed it rained at the precise time of the accident. Our investigators discovered the evidence we needed to win. Call Farrah & Farrah at 396-5555. Jacksonville.
If you're a skilled plumber and you're looking for a career that provides competitive pay and great benefits at no cost to you, Local 234 Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVAC Technicians is looking for you now. Just being a part of Local 234 means that you're joining an organization with thousands of members that have the same goal as you, to get the job done right. Visit UA234.com to send your resume today. Local 234, make the right connection.
Ever wonder why so many people are opening banking accounts at Community First?
Because it's a smart way to move your money around.
Or do anything else you want with it.
And at Community First, you don't have to pretend to be anybody special.
Just be yourself.
You can add a Community First banking account at any branch or on your phone, tablet, or desktop at justbeyourself.com. Community First. Just be yourself.
Federally insured by NCUA.
Frank Frangie here for Big Chief Tire. With a new surprise around every corner, this year has been stressful for everyone. When trouble with your vehicle becomes one of those surprises, the last thing you want is a pushy salesperson trying to upsell you on a service or product you don't need. Big Chief Tire understands your priority is to avoid stress and save money. That's why it's their priority too. Schedule an appointment with their trusted team of experts at any of their 4 locations across Jacksonville. Visit BigChiefService.com today.
Hicken here for Zero Res. It may be cold outside, but at Zero Res, they're heating things up. Right now, they have the hottest price of the year. 3 rooms of carpet cleaning, $99. That's the price they started out with 16 years ago. Who does that? Zero Res. If you've been thinking about getting those carpets cleaned, now is the time. Hottest price of the year. 3 rooms for $99. Zero Res, man. You spell it forward, you spell it backwards. Zero Res. It's the right way to clean.
CEROREC. Zero Res.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On February 26, 1967, Mario Andretti wins his first and only NASCAR Grand National event. It's the only time a driver born outside the U.S. ever won the Daytona 500.
Mystic Cornhole Company is the first choice for high-quality custom boards made right here in Jacksonville. But if you have a cornhole emergency, drop by their shop on Phillips Highway and pick up your new set today. MysticCornholeCompany.com.
AmeriGas Propane, the largest retail propane distributor in the U.S., is hiring in Jacksonville. We are hiring service technicians with a background in plumbing, HVAC, or previous experience in the propane industry. You will need a commercial driver's license or the ability to obtain one within 60 days of joining the team, along with a hazmat endorsement. We offer company-provided uniforms, paid time off, health insurance, a generous 401k plan, and a signing bonus. Go to AmeriGas.com and click on Careers to apply today.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got nothing to do.
It's almost March, right?
Yeah.
When does free agency start?
2 weeks.
Yeah. So then we'll get to talk a little bit of sports.
Be more to go with.
March 17th, is that right? Yeah.
We had a guy on today who's like, his whole thing is he hears all these rumors around the NFL and puts them on Twitter. He's adamant that Orlando Brown will be traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, I've heard that's a lot of smoke.
But for what they're talking about, you have to give? No.
Which is what?
I heard like the second first rounder.
25.
Yeah, are y'all willing to give that?
Not at all.
I'm not sure I'm willing to give the second rounder. Like, that's pick 33. Or 30, yeah, 33.
But I mean,
you essentially have 3 first-round picks.
Right.
I mean,
the People's Insider is one of the first ones to actually put that out. Dilla.
Yeah. that it may happen.
That it's a lot of smoke going on. That it may happen.
Y'all like Charlie Casserly?
Is that the guy that looks weird? He's like a lot of teeth. The older guy?
He does
with
not,
the weird hairpiece?
He does not have an OnlyFans, if that's what you're asking. Yes. Yes, he's former GM. He has
he has like a strange haircut.
Well, JJ's going to love him. JJ, do you like him?
I don't know him, but I see him on TV every once in a while. But
his first mock draft came out, and at pick number 4,
yes,
Carolina Panthers trading up to take Trey Lance.
This is the second night in a row we've heard about Carolina trading up or trading to get a quarterback. Last night it was Mac.
Yeah, I would owe you $50.
His swag is so awful.
Who?
Yeah, Charlie.
I'm just looking at these,
Trey Lance.
I'm looking at
he's 75.
I'm looking at these pictures of him, man. Like, I don't care how old he is.
If you're born in 1948, I'm not worried about your swag.
You always said you can't wait to get to the age where you don't care.
But then it's still like, okay, he would have been clean in the 80s. Like, right now, I'm just looking at this.
This man hasn't bought a suit since.
Let that man live in the 80s.
Like, his wife or somebody's supposed to tell you that I want to be like Pops from Boomerang or like the Wayans Brothers show, Friday, the dad from Friday. I want at least somebody gassing me up. Ain't nobody gassing him up.
Beverly, his wife, they've been together 28 years. They live together in Virginia.
And Beverly's blonde.
Well, they've only been together 28 years? And he's like 75?
She's in it for the money.
What was he? he's a former GM. I don't remember where.
He was a GM for the well, I guess they were the Redskins.
The Washington football team.
89 through 1999, and then the Texans from 2002 to 2005.
So he was
won
good
3
at
Super
one
Bowls.
point, Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 73. He's not 75.
Yeah, he's got T-Law, Zach Wilson, Jamar Chase, Trey Lance, Penei Sewell as his top 5. Najee Harris at pick 8.
Wow.
A running back?
Yes.
They haven't learned their lesson, man. People going to keep picking these running backs early.
8. Where in the world does he have Justin Fields?
Second.
He's got Kyle Pitts falling to 15.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Kadarius Toney at 20.
Whoa.
Justin Fields at pick 24.
Where?
Pittsburgh.
Oh,
disrespect.
Who cares? Disrespect the hell out of me if that's where you're going to send me.
Why are you trying to take Dobbs' job?
I forgot. Sorry, Josh, but I was speaking for Justin. Josh.
Hey.
I got it. My bad. Maybe we'll bring Josh back.
To be the veteran backup to
to help mold.
I heard a guy say Jeff Driscoll today.
What?
To come in here and be a backup.
What is he going to teach?
What guy said that?
A guy.
What guy?
Was he on the lunch bunch?
Yeah.
Don't ever have him back.
Chad Forbes.
No, Chad.
Chadrick
is banned. Banned as shit.
Why would you say Jeff Driscoll?
I don't know. He's a free agent.
You know what happened?
You got to pick Brisket. Any other random Florida quarterback that you wanted to pick, but him?
He didn't really mean that. He meant somebody else, and he forgot the name. Was like, shoot,
who?
Gotta say something.
What were these people like?
He also said it was a lock that this Hilton guy cornerback from Pittsburgh signs with the Jags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paris? Hilton?
No.
They also said Hooker is supposed to be coming here.
Mike Hilton.
I'll take
that.
That's
Safety.
Malik Hooker?
Yeah.
Huh. Caleb Farley at 9. Jalen Waddle at 11. Let me scroll down and see who's got the Jags taking their second first round pick. Charlie Casserly has Christian Barmore. Take it right now. I'll take it right now. Sign me up for that first round right now. I'm not seeing as many Rondale Moores in the first round. If Rondale Moore's still sitting there at pick 33, you pull the trigger on that? No? Or do you go, like, if you go D-line, quarterback D-line the first round, you got to go another big guy on the offensive side the second round? Is that what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know enough. That's the only reason I'm kind of stalling. I don't know enough about offensive linemen to be able to speak intelligently, but I wouldn't be mad if they picked him up. I just don't. I mean, I don't know where you put him at. If I get another wide receiver, I guess my biggest thing is I want a guy that I really feel could be the best, could be the number one guy.
You want a guy different than everybody else that you've got now, like different skill set, that whole thing. Yeah.
It's hard for you to tell me that Laviska can't accomplish the things that, even though he's bigger,
right?
But he's your slot guy.
What if Kadarius Toney was still there and you were picking 33? He's got kind of a different skill set. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I then I would make Laviska more of a run, more of your Harvin type guy. But I would use Toney as a receiver. I think Toney's is a damn good receiver.
He only had 3 drops his whole career. Wow, something crazy like that. Greg Rousseau falling to 18.
Should have played.
Staying in Miami, going to the Dolphins. Because he was like top 7 before the season, right?
Oh yeah, easy top 10.
If he would have played on this D line, he would have 8 this year.
Virginia Tech has 2 players in the top 15, and what was their record?
Well, one guy didn't play.
Well, it's been their record the last couple of years.
Yeah, okay. When you put it like that, fair.
Boss Tech 2020 football went 5-6.
Yeah, and then the year they haven't been very good the last 3 years.
They were 8-5 last year. Not terrible. 6-7 the year before that. Justin Fuente, people thought he was going to be that guy.
Right.
Bro, listen.
Hasn't worked out.
I just found who I want. I don't know anything about this guy. I'm going purely off this picture. But my gosh, I want this guy.
Who is it?
Tevin Jenkins.
This is a solid name.
Teven.
I'm gonna be very disappointed if he doesn't look like what I.
No, he does.
No, man, we talked
we
about
already
this guy.
did this. He was on our list. Remember on our game?
Yeah, the offensive lineman from the glass. No, man.
This is
I don't want no friendly ass lineman, man. That's a friendly offensive lineman.
There's nothing friendly about that guy. He has lived like that his entire life, and nobody's saying anything to him.
Did you forget his picture?
There's only.
I'm looking at it now.
With the glasses.
Yes.
There's only one.
I want him.
There's only
Zero
one
muscle
reason.
tone.
There's only one reason. The muscle tone does bad. There's only one reason his friendly face, which bothers me.
Hate it.
I hate it. Gives me some solace because there is a new an internet sensation. Like, you know how they have all the joking the comedians? And there's a light-skinned guy with glasses who kind of looks just like that.
Maybe this
and he looks, and it's a smile, and it's one of those, and it's always something crazy. He's like, yeah, I would. It's like on the internet when you're talking trash. I'm beating your ass. Yeah, you a punk. Shut up. You ain't gonna come over here and do something. He's like, oh, really? And then he knocks on the door, and he puts his black Air Forces on, and it's a smile just like that. And then he balls his fist up and he punches him. It's kind of unsuspecting, but I don't think that's him.
You want to hear a scouting report?
Sure.
Ready and willing to bury his man.
Whatever. When's the last time you seen an Oklahoma State game? It's just been like, man, that offensive line is extremely dominant.
Don't make me pull up Tevin Jenkins
Actually,
highlights film.
Stop. I just thought about that. He has had one of the most dominant running backs in the last couple of years.
That's right. I'm glad you thought of that because I forgot completely.
I only remember because the coach literally I know how good that running back is.
They had to
because the coach had to come
together.
back. He had to come back and just say, "I'm sorry."
He hates OAN shirts.
I made a big mistake. Like Bob Kraft.
And they had to do a video together. It was so awkward, man.
Why are there no Tevin Jenkins highlight films?
That's good.
It's just in high school. It's all of his highlights.
Jenkins has lots of people to thank for being Gundy's quote $40 million man.
So he's the reason why the coach Mike Gundy got paid.
Huh?
I don't know, man.
I want him.
He's got the Eddie Munster.
I am pro Tevin Jenkins. Give me that joker.
I don't know what he is. He's Simpson colored. That throws me off, man. Because his edge lets me know that he doesn't embrace his black side. Because no mom is letting their kid walk out the house with their hair like that.
Maybe he is adopted by a white family or something, so he doesn't have,
He
a
might
black
be
person
white.
around.
I don't know. Like he could just
Bro,
he could be like Felipe.
As a person who's been white,
is Felipe white or black?
Look, Felipe is black.
Go to
bro.
Google.
No.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
I've seen his mom.
Yeah,
Listen, as a white guy who's been white for 30 years, I know white guys. Okay.
It's like he can heal. Like he can heal. Bobby was like, "Hey, are you sure that I'm white? My people would never do."
Listen.
Oh, the Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tevin Jenkins.
So that's one of my favorite episodes.
If you actually go to Google and look at him in his uniform, dude looks legit.
I'm looking now. This picture right here is this Sports Illustrated one is badass.
Yeah.
This one on Pro Football Network isn't.
The headshot's not doing him any justice.
Yeah.
But my man's tatted up. He's massive.
What's his height and weight?
This one right here on.
I don't know, but the lack of
6'6". I'm not getting a weight.
He said
6'3", 10.
He's never had a cool picture.
310. He's never had a cool picture outside of a football uniform.
His recent one is a low top with a widow's peak. The one before that is a high top with a widow's peak.
But in a
no
football uniform,
edge.
he looks legit.
If he comes here, I'm kidnapping him and taking him to wig. Somebody's cutting that head.
His middle name is Bradley, but it's spelled Bradlee. Super red flag.
That may have changed my mind.
There's only one Bradley but he doesn't picture like this. There's only one Bradley I
that?
know, Bradley Jennings, aka Monster. Like he doesn't picture this way. His any picture looks a little intimidating. This guy looks sensitive. He looks like he bakes.
Yeah, Bradley Jennings looks like he could beat your ass.
He could. He took a couple shots, came back.
Yes.
Number 44.
Mm-hmm.
He's also
Carroll City High School. Oh, he's from Miami.
He's also your middle linebacker's dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
So y'all let him go to Miami.
Jimbo did.
Oh, okay.
And then the other one's going to Maryland.
Yeah. 8 o'clock.
Even the text line has put the picture up, and they're like, "Nah."
Okay, y'all keep sleeping on him. 4 years from now, he's gonna be a 3-time Pro Bowler, and I'm gonna come on here and go, "I told y'all about Tevin Bradley Jenkins."
Maybe in the Midwest, because that's where these guys can flourish. But like not in Jacksonville, somebody's gonna bully him. I'm afraid he'll be bullied.
I don't.
We'll have him. What's the dude like that was in Miami?
Getting up in those stands.
The dude that was in Miami that cried and like wrote a dissertation.
I will say this.
He looks like a guy that.
I will say this. We can't have our 2 first-round picks taking pictures together, and one of them looks like this, and the other one's got flowing blonde locks, and that's the identity of our football franchise.
You don't think Herbs is going to be down with that?
No,
I don't think Herbs makes Sunshine cut his hair?
No.
That
ain't happening.
No.
Jonathan Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He gives me Jonathan Martin vibes.
8 o'clock. Coming up next.
And now details on the sudden announcement that has captured the attention of the entire world and the most fabulous prize one could wish for. A lifetime supply of
1010XL. Guys love shopping at Diamonds Direct because they can always get a bigger, better diamond for less.
We got a higher quality diamond for less money than we look at any other stores that we went to.
I even shopped down in Mexico, thinking maybe down in the Caribbean it would be better off, and nothing could beat what I found here.
The value and the deal that you can get by cutting out the middleman.
You're certainly getting quality and price, which you don't find elsewhere.
But beyond the value, what guys really love about Diamonds Direct is they make it easy with transparency, education, guidance, and respect for you and your budget.
What I thought was going to be a stressful situation ended up being completely pleasant, enjoyable process from beginning to end.
For all the dudes out there, buying jewelry is difficult and stressful. Diamonds Direct eliminates all that.
If you're looking for zero hassle, zero high-pressure sales techniques, Diamonds Direct is the place to go.
Discover a truly guy-friendly jewelry shopping experience.
I guarantee you that once you walk in these stores, you're not going to go anywhere else.
Diamonds Direct, your love, our passion.
Off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt.
Tired of the same chain lunch spots? Hi, it's Arena with Halas, where we have served Jacksonville since 1974 with fresh eats from the Mideast and Mediterranean. We have the remedy to your lunchtime blues. Shawarma, kibbeh, grape leaves, and our famous pita riders offer a healthy take on lunch. Be sure to stop by our market where you can find groceries from all over the world and the best pita in town, baked right here in-house. When life hands you chickpeas, make hummus. Come see us at Halas at 4323 University Boulevard South.
The Players' Championships defining moments extend beyond the course. Northeast Florida is our home. We have a year-round commitment to our charity partners.
The Players' Championship supports hundreds of local organizations, which are the true champions. In 2019, I joined the Players team at the Mal Washington Youth Foundation to announce a $500,000 challenge grant to help build Club 904. The facility now helps more teens in Jacksonville become champions.
Learn more about our defining moments and how to follow the Players' Championship at theplayers.com.
The Truck Accident Law Firm is a national truck crash law firm based right here in Jacksonville, focused on making First Coast roads safer through zealous advocacy for families of those injured or killed by unsafe trucking. The Truck Accident Law Firm focuses exclusively on tractor-trailer, bus, and commercial vehicle crashes. If someone you know is involved in a serious crash with a tractor-trailer or commercial vehicle, contact your local truck crash specialists. at truckcrashlaw.com. Non-attorney spokesperson.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
This Wednesday, the road to revolution comes to an end. If you can make it to only one AEW Dynamite this year, this is the one. You can feel the tension. It's brewing over. Be part of the live, nationally televised show, AEW Dynamite, in a safe environment. Are you kidding me? In one of the most anticipated matches in Dynamite history.
You have a preferred wrestling move, Shaq?
Yes, it's called the Black Tornado. Oh, that's something to do to you, Cupcake Cody.
NBA Hall of Famer Shaq teams with Jacksonville University's own Jade Cargill to battle the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet. Chris Jericho and MJF will hold a special press conference before their AEW World Tag Team title match at Revolution with the Young Bucks. Don't miss AEW Dynamite, The Crossroads, live in a safe environment under local, state, and CDC guidelines. Tickets start at only $20 and are available now at AEWTIX.com.
Hey, Matt Hayes here, and I took my car to Expert Automotive on Beach Boulevard. Check this out. They saved me more than 25% on my repair. Plus, they offer a free lifetime warranty on all repairs. Think about that. I never have to pay for that service again. Crazy good deal. Cleanest waiting room I've ever seen, unbelievable service techs, and their customer service is the best, period. They really don't sell greed, just what you need. Check out their amazing Google reviews and visit expertautojacks.com. Expert Automotive on Beach and Peach. Go see them.
Superior Fence and Rail knows about commercial fence services. From automatic gates to security fence and railing, Superior Fence and Rail's professional team delivers with great communication, trained installers, and quality products. Trust your next commercial project with the top-rated fence company in Jacksonville. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail for your commercial project today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
You mad, bro?
1010XL 92.5 FM. Join us in the sports den. Call or text 641-1010.
Open up your heart and let that hang out. Gotta let it breathe. 8 o'clock, brought to you each and every night by us. It's an opportunity for you to be able to hear what we're hating on for the day or the week. And if you can text 904-641-1010, the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, you can let us know exactly what you're hating on as well. We've been teasing this 8 o'clock for a few days now. Have we? I think it's been a few days.
2.
Okay. 2 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
News broke yesterday.
And what we're talking about is, I'm not going to say cancel culture, but this weird culture, the politically correct, this woke culture. And you know what happens when you stay up for a long time? Your eyes get heavy and you start seeing things. And you start getting delusional and you get a little sleepy. So you start really just pointing at different things that aren't there. And Hasbro decided that they wanted to switch things up, rebrand, and Mr. Potato Head, the iconic toy, is now just
more than a toy. He became a character in Toy Story.
Toy Story was a big,
Don Rickles.
Actually, a big, not the guy that was always on your side, ride or die, but like he was always like jumping to conclusions.
Hater.
Like, I'll give you that, hater. Really liked Buzz too much in the first movie for my liking, but whatever.
Yeah, he turned on Woody.
Woody's your guy.
Yeah.
You know, now that I think about it, bump. But,
you know what? Get rid of all
But
of them.
Mr. Potato Head has bothered somebody, or they're predicting that it will bother somebody in this culture so much that now it's just called Potato Head.
The quote is, Hasbro is helping kids to simply see toys as toys, which encourages them to be their authentic selves outside of the pressures of traditional gender norms.
Is it sad that the very first thing I thought of, you know what, I don't even want to say this because I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to help y'all out because there's like 8 people listening, so I won't drive it up too much.
Buy one.
Yeah, the box. It says Mr. Potato Head.
Yes.
Sit on
Yeah, I
that
just
thing
bought
for
one.
about 5 years and then don't open it.
James
need to buy
got in
some
right
new
under
ones.
the.
Yeah, don't open it. Keep it in the box.
It's been around since 1952.
Here's
I wonder
what-
how much in sales they've done with
so,
Mr. Potato Head.
so what you just said with that, JJ, in that quote, if I heard correctly, it's to help kids cope with just be
with
kids.
the pressures of traditional gender norms.
here's
Listen, whether
what
you
they're
like
doing.
it or not, Hasbro, kids are gonna realize that there's boys and girls.
My son,
I'm sorry.
my 2-year-old realizes that he's hanging and that his god sisters don't.
Yes.
So something's different between them.
You mean it's not Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah.
that told
At
him?
one point, let me tell you what he thought
Mr.
about.
Potato Head doesn't even have a wiener.
I've heard it was a cute joke. It was a cute joke. It was like the girl was like, "Hey, they were just taking a bath, innocent. Hey, what you got there? Can I see?" He's like, "No, because I don't know what you did with yours." So basically, kids are curious naturally from jump.
Of course.
But here's what they're doing, JJ, which makes absolutely no sense to that. They're still selling Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. That's just the name of the overall brand of the company. Instead of it being Mr. Potato Head, where you can buy a Mrs. Potato Head, it's called Potato Head. But you can still buy and purchase.
You could always dress it up however you want.
Because the attachments, if you strip a potato head down, you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a potato.
You can have a cross. You know what they need to do? They're cross-sided kids in this world.
That's a good point.
Mr. Potato's Head's eyes are always looking straight. You know what? They're kids with gaps.
There's fat
My
kids.
son has a gap because he sucks his thumb. Mr. Potato Head has good teeth. That is discriminatory to my kid who's going to run me a lick on some damn braces. Mr. Potato Head's ears are pink, if I believe.
Yeah.
My ears are brown. Why can't Mr. Potato Head have some brown ears? I have to get an extra big cap for Dome. I can't wear that little small cap that doesn't even cover my head. Why Mr. Potato Head can't have a big head?
The most bigoted part about Potato Head is he has no legs. All kids have legs.
Well, not
But
all.
the biggest
Not all.
thing is outside of the people, some of y'all's aunts have mustaches.
Oh yeah.
What makes Mr. Potato Head like if you really just had to feel like I am against social norms? What makes Mr. Potato there ain't no attachment.
It's almost
There
bigoted
ain't no
by Hasbro.
attachment. It's only one thing that makes a man a potato head, a Mr. Potato Head.
And you don't sell that.
And we don't sell that attachment.
It's a good thing Mr. Potato Head wasn't more pale. That had to change the color of him too.
Yeah, you can't have a.
Because
long
he is kind
potato,
of like he's Simpson
He's
color.
Simpson color. He's kind of neutral.
Mm-hmm.
But what about my guys like Corn?
Corn.
Who's dark as outside is right now. He had to grow up with a Mr. Potato Head that did not embody what he looked like. Do you know the years of torment that my guy went through? Because Mr. Potato Head didn't identify with him. I am so sick of you people. Everything ain't about you. You know what you don't have to do? You don't have to buy it. Is it like, what did they do a study that said that people weren't buying potato heads because Potato Head did not like identify with everybody? Because my dumb behind sure did, and my kid loves it.
You recently bought one?
Kai has a Mr. Potato Head in a bag. It's got attachments. It's got he got different shoes. Not the shoes. He's got different hats, different noses. I don't even like it.
I have good news. So the American Girl doll, which is very popular, been around for decades. My sister had them.
They're not changing that, are they?
Already have. First ever boy doll.
Okay, well that's fine.
Logan Everett is his name.
That's fine.
What a name.
That's fine.
Logan Everett.
It should have been Logan Jenkins. It could have been like Crystal.
He's a white boy, so I'm
Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head is almost 70 years old.
And now he's got gender identity.
After all these years.
All these years.
He didn't even realize.
Oh. Wow.
Just
It's like funny at this point.
It is.
Like,
it is.
What,
no, you're
but
right.
I do feel sorry for these kids growing up with this.
I wonder
crap.
if consonants are like how black people are sometimes. Like we sit back and some of the things that like Coke.
Yeah, some things that white people do to be like helping quote unquote black people is outrageously racist.
Then what happens is all these white people get upset at black people
When it's
we didn't
white
ask
liberals.
for that. We didn't even ask for that. I didn't ask for you to be less white. It's not.
Tell everybody
listen,
what Coke did.
It's not gonna stop me from drinking Coke. So you can get that out of your head.
Coke had like
Coke is delicious.
An inner office, I don't know what you would call it, like meeting online or whatever. And they had all these slides that were leaked that were about whiteness and being less white. And they wanted their employees to be less white. And white equals being
racist. Or
yeah, just in general.
Like
it was super racist.
I promise you,
but it was hilarious.
At the conference, we did not sit around and say, you know what, people
at the barbecue.
Like we just want to live. Like the kid in Orange Park. Like we don't like
my people don't want no trouble.
All I want to do
like the kid in Orange Park.
All I want to do is literally earn a living, be able to get home on time, take care of my family, and not get bothered. That's it. That's all anybody really wants to do. It's really not that hard. I don't need you to be less of who you are if you can be a normal human being or individual.
Thank you for saying that.
And
because I was trying my hardest to be less white recently.
And you know, I actually am, I like other cultures.
I listened to rap on the way here.
I'm intrigued. I didn't grow up as a white person. I don't know if anybody's recognized it.
I threw out all my country out.
What white people do intrigues me. That's
Strait.
why I watch Hallmark. I don't watch Hallmark. Hallmark is like the History Channel for some white people. I understand that a lot of people don't live like that, but it intrigues me that people are that happy and their teeth are that perfect and white. I want to know what they eat. I want to know all these different things. Same thing. I love Chinese food. I'm not going to ask the Chinese food restaurant that employs nothing but Chinese people to be less Chinese because it's going to take away the flavor of the food. I need Coke. If Coke, here's what I want you to do. If you really want to do something to help all communities and spike your sales, go back to the real original recipe that I read about. Or whatever's in the Mexican Coke. That's what's racist. Did you know
if you go
Mexican Coke is different than the Coke we drink
not
here?
Not just Mexico. If you go to Atlanta, the Coke factory, at the end of the tour, you try all the Cokes from all around the world. And let me tell you, the rest of the world sucks. It tastes like crap.
Well,
I've never been there, but Angie said the same thing.
Oh, Mexican Coke is good?
There's one that you actually drink and it clears your palate. Because everything, all the good, delicious Coke flavors, like you got to go to like the German one or something like that.
See, I'm not a Coke
it's
guy.
terrible.
I can't drink Coke.
They have this stuff in South Africa called Grape Tizer and Apple Tizer that you can only get over there. They don't sell here. And it's basically sparkling grape juice and sparkling apple juice. It's delicious. Anyway, but yeah, so this stuff, like these kids don't care about these dolls.
Yeah, Appletizer, South Africa soft drink.
They don't care about if Mr. Potato Head is a Mr. or Mrs. They don't care. We don't care if you're less white as long as the Coke is good.
Who are they pleasing with this?
I don't know.
Like
it's not me.
858's right though. Bring us back Coke in a glass bottle.
And that Mexican Coke is in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
So are you a Pepsi guy or are you just not a
No, I'm not Coke
soft
or Pepsi. Like,
okay.
No,
I'm
love,
fine with that.
I
But
love
the people
Dr.
who
Pepper.
say they're Pepsi before Coke, they're liars.
Who said
they're
where are
liars.
they from? Have you ever gone to a restaurant and they say, "Can I have a Pepsi?" No, we just have. Is Coke okay? Like they always say, "Can I have a Coke?" And
They apologize to you.
They said, "Man, I'm so
for having Pepsi.
I'm so sorry. Please don't leave."
My wife and I
We know
went
this
out.
is terrible.
If this is going to be what I'll go get you a Coke.
Listen, here's
I'll
what
go
happened
walk
tonight.
across the street right
Angie, we went to a restaurant before we came here, and Angie says, "I'm gonna have a Diet Coke." They said, "We have Diet Pepsi." She goes, "I'll have tea."
Yeah,
That's
real.
awesome.
That's real.
That's awesome. That's brand loyalty.
Yes,
Because people
that's
like
a Southern Belle.
how I found out about it. I have a friend who, God bless her, she is. I'm gonna say her name, Laura Wilson. It's amazing, amazing woman. I've trained her son. Her son went to Grambling. Might be one of the blackest white kids I've ever met in my life.
Oh, okay.
Awesome kid. Laurel is extremely white, and what happens is, but she doesn't want to feel guilty, and I always tell her she shouldn't. Have your opinion and stick to it. She's like, I'm boycotting Coke, and I'm like, why are you boycotting Coke, Laura? What's wrong? What happened? These liberals did blah 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 and showed it. I'm like, I'm not boycotting Coke
Ever.
I don't care what.
Ever.
You can't. You're not getting me to. It's anything. I don't.
Mr. Coke himself could slap me in the face.
You know, I would really go out on a limb on radio. I'll tell you off air what would have to happen for me to actually boycott something that I really enjoy, like that I like. Starbucks is when when
Ooh.
Black Lives Matter, when they said they didn't let them people wear Black Lives Matter and black people were upset at Starbucks, I was going right at Starbucks.
You're like,
when white people were mad because they were saying something about the military or they did something, you know where I was at? Right at Starbucks.
Right.
For $5, they're nice to me for 2 minutes at the beginning of my day. And I don't know how many people are going to be nice to me. So like I know I can guarantee they're consistent. When my favorite Starbucks shut down for COVID for a couple of days, I was distraught because I had to go to another one and they didn't know how I wanted my order. But I still stuck with Starbucks because I knew
Like,
that.
no, sir, we cannot give you 8 32-ounce waters.
Right. Same thing with Publix. Like Publix has got to do a lot, man. Those people. If I say, "Sir, where are the vanilla, the blonde Oreos?" Oh, okay. Well, here. He could be in the middle of doing something.
Whoa.
Oreo also.
Yeah, blonde Oreo.
You are eating those?
Well, I was just making an exception. Something that's I like regular Oreo.
Of course.
Like
I'm
listening.
I can't. You know what?
Listen, I stay. I like my black Oreos. I'm just sometimes you got to switch it up.
What's
you gotta
next?
be like,
Are you gonna eat the?
You gotta be
like, are you gonna eat the what is it? The reduced Oreos?
Oh no!
What is that?
Like they have the double Oreo, double stuff, and then they have the thin Oreos.
The double stuff Oreos.
Like, why would anybody have the thin Oreos?
Okay, first off, who are the people who are still buying regular Oreos
when there's double? Yeah, I don't know.
Are they the same price?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Who eats one Oreo?
Yeah, well,
you got to put them together.
They are
if
the
you
same
buy
price,
two.
but you get less Oreos because they're in the bag because it takes up more room because it's
That's
double
a good
stuff.
point.
I just need
That's a
double
good
stuff.
point.
Now triple stuff is disgusting. That's
Does that
too
exist?
much. It's too much.
That's
They've tried
just
it.
diabetes in a bag.
They've tried it, but double stuff is just enough. My point is that they could be in the middle of auditing Publix or doing Publix's taxes, but if you sit there and you ask that person, they're like, well, okay, sir, let me put this down. Let me go walk you over to your thing. And I'm like, nah, it's not necessary. You
Just
told
tell
me
me the
what aisle. No, I have to make sure you make your mission.
You don't know my boss is watching.
He's like, no, you don't understand this terrain. I need to make sure you navigate this right. I'm like, so that's why I can't get. It doesn't matter what Publix person does with their money.
By the way, I Googled the CEO of Coke, and it all makes sense now. James Quincy, born London, England.
Is he the one that wrote the thing that we read yesterday?
Probably works for the Guardian.
Did you see what I posted? What I really wanted to say?
Yes, hilarious.
We have several people in the text line that say Pepsi's better than Coke.
They're lying.
Anarchists, and you're just being contrarian.
You're Yankees, and I want you to go back where you're from.
I'll drink.
You ain't welcome here.
I'll drink Slice. Like this is a Northern soda before I drink any Pepsi product.
What are Lady Gaga Oreos?
I don't know. But somebody
It's
said that the
Pepsi
difference.
or Winn Dixie brand check.
Somebody said the difference in
Oh, she does have her own Oreo.
in Mexico and American Coke is
Coke.
Mexico
Actual
uses
cocaine.
real sugar.
Oh, we don't.
We use high fructose corn syrup.
So Lady Gaga has pink and green Oreos.
Oh wow! So AK
Wait,
Oreos.
who's eating those?
Her fans,
it's
aka
just
the
food.
Little Monsters.
It's just food color. They ain't nothing flavorful.
We can't talk about Lady Gaga right now. She's going through a tough time.
Is she?
It wasn't it her that got her dog?
Oh my God, dude!
Yeah.
How would you like to be a guy who's just a dog walker? You're not even realizing the dogs you're walking are must be worth, I don't even know. All of a sudden, a guy walks up on you, blasts you,
I know.
steals the dogs.
I know.
Whatever he's getting paid is not worth it.
I would say this.
Definitely not now.
Well, he's fine.
I love Amy.
Well,
Amy-
fine.
Amy-
Fine
he's
is
not
a loose
dead.
term.
Amy walks Charlie. Charlie's excited, but I promise you, if you want to see James Wick, don't you mess with my beagle, man. You think it's a game if you want to. You better sleep with one eye open.
James Wick.
Like have a whole Mad Dad segment over my beagle.
449 says RC Cola slaps.
Where do you find the RC Cola?
1992.
Why do you? I agree with a lot of these people as well. Dr. Pepper over Coke and Pepsi.
Oh, but see, Dr. Pepper is a what? Isn't
It's
Dr. Pepper?
Pepsi.
It's
Dr. Pepper's
it's
Pepsi?
actually different regionally. It's Pepsi
Whoa.
here, but it's bottled by Coke, like in Georgia.
Oh, okay. Come on now.
It's its own thing.
You know, Dr. Pepper, if you go and you Google it, this is history, was originally made as an elixir for ED.
Really?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, I love it. It's supposed to help give you that oomph.
Oh.
It's like a superfood. if you will.
No, I did not realize that.
But it's a Dr. So if Dr. Pepper is,
true that.
it's not really Pepsi, so I don't really mess with Pepsi. But whatever. Man. But that's basically the because we still got to talk about.
What we got to talk about?
I mean, UFOs.
And I got some MFTK moments. Man.
Oh,
really,
this guy.
really solid
This
MFTK
guy.
moments.
UFOs and MFTK coming up next.
You're in the pole position with 1010XL this Sunday at Miami.
The young guys drive like it's qualifying.
Brought to you by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234 on Jacksonville's NASCAR station. 1010XL.
You know, one of my favorite things recently has been my buddy saying, Greg, man, I finally did it and I'm making money with that app. And I know they mean the free Get Upside mobile app. Seriously, have you seen the price of gas just this week? Yeah, it's gone up quite a bit. But I'm telling you, use the free Get Upside mobile app and promo code 1010XL and you can earn cash back up to 25 cents a gallon on every fill up. Now, I understand you don't want to gum up your phone with another app, but are those social media, music, or fast food apps sending you cash right into your pocket? No. Get Upside is so easy. Buy gas like you always do. Check in at the station or take a picture of the receipt and watch your account history grow. Then simply cash out with PayPal or an e-gift card or even a paper check. Remember, use promo code 1010XL when you first sign up with Apple or Android, and you'll get an extra 20 cents a gallon on your first tank. Get Upside and get paid cash back with promo code 1010XL.
Bolt 24 keeping it real with Damian Lillard.
When you have no competition, it's obvious. Just like the Bolt 24 lineup with no artificial flavors or sweeteners, there is no competition.
Head to Racetrack and grab a Bolt 24 from the makers of Gatorade.
Bolt 24.
Hey, it's Rick Ballou. You know, I always get great service from McGowan's AC because they hire good people, pay them well, and treat them right. That's why McGowan's is growing and hiring now. You know, the HVAC is a lucrative career, especially here in Florida. So if you're a go-getter with a positive attitude and ready to get working, there's no experience necessary. McGowan's offers full training and will pay you to learn a skill that will last a lifetime. Join their winning team. Call 264-COOL or apply online at McGowan'sAC.com.
Are you ready to replace the windows in your home? Don't know which company to hire? Because they all say the same thing anyway? Made for Florida, built for Florida. This is the best window for your home. 30, 40, 50% off if you sign today. The culture of Kohler Homes is to offer options from all the Florida-approved manufacturers, not just one. Without the pressure sales of buy this window today. We'll provide an educating consultation, not a sales pitch, then pinpoint the best option no matter who the manufacturer is. Don't fall for the pressure sale and don't limit your options. Let the consultants at Kohler Homes of Jacksonville help you choose the right manufacturer. Kohler Homes, the right choice.
Hey, does your car still only play CDs? No Bluetooth? No CarPlay? You've got an old car, my friend. You know what's better than an old car? A less old car. Get a car or truck that's new to you with a great used car loan from 1-to-1 Financial, Jacksonville's hometown credit union. Get pre-approved for a loan and shop at any dealership in town. Get a low rate and get rid of that old car today. Apply online at 1to1fcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Sports talk without the locker room smell.
Helmets and heels.
Lauren Brooks, Donna Murphy, and Tanner Dahl.
Tuesday nights at 6.
Driven by Tire Outlet. Presented by Underwood Jewelers.
Because sports talk doesn't require a jockstrap.
In 1921, U.S. Marine Corps surgeon Dr. Robert McKeever established the first urologic practice in Florida, the McKeever Clinic. I'm Dr. West. 100 years later, we continue to carry on his life's work in providing complete urologic care in Jacksonville. We have 13 board-certified urologists with many areas of expertise to provide the highest level of care for both men and women. Visit McKeeverClinic.com to learn more about how we can help. McKeever Clinic, innovators in urologic care since 1921.
Golfers, tee it up this year at Edwin Watts Golf Shops with the hottest new arrivals from TaylorMade. Introducing the new Sim 2 drivers, featuring a forged ring construction, unlocking a new dimension of distance and optimal forgiveness. Now with 3 drivers to fit any golfer's needs. Swing by Edwin Watts Golf Shops and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee, and shop us online at worldwidegolfshops.com.
Instant Keys offers honest professional locksmith service for lost or broken keys and keyless entry remotes. Call Instant Keys at 722-1111. Get dealership level service in just minutes at a fraction of the cost. 722-1111.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Real quick, I forgot that the hate o'clock from Rob_Phelps26 was a legit one. News for Jax yesterday was going around encouraging people to go to vaccinefinder.org because that would tell you exactly where to go to find out where you can get the vaccine.
Okay.
Helping the community. And they're saying it's up to date and there are actual places that you can go on that website right now. It's up to date and they're looking at it. Except for the fact that Rob went there and put in like 100-mile radius. And there's absolutely nowhere for you to go.
Out of luck.
All of this, everything out of stock. As they're reporting that this is where you need to go to be able to find that stuff. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but Rob just shouted out the show on something on Twitter, and I remembered that should have been hate.
That wasn't Dan Hickens' station.
Nah.
They would never.
Nah. They're not gang.
For a Friday night, man, the text line is popping tonight.
They like
y'all have been going since we started the show. I can't get to all of them. Somebody did say Jolt Cola though.
That sounds like meth.
Yeah, it sounds illegal.
By the way, text line, my birthday's on Thursday. We're expecting some food brought in for us next week. Just saying.
That'd be nice.
It would be
preferably pizza or cheeseburgers.
Usually people bring food in for you when you're not here.
Yeah, I'm
Will
over
you
two
be
with
here?
that. Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay.
On your birthday, really?
Yeah.
No, I meant I figured he was working.
What am I, a chick?
He's a real man.
Remember that time? I don't want to disrespect him because he's one of my favorite people here, but I have to. Emmanuel took off one day, not for his birthday, for his chick's birthday, in the middle of the morning. What a great excuse.
Hack's a takeoff for his birthday type.
Hack is
I go to Disney World.
Definitely take off for his chick's birthday guy.
I would take off for Angie's before I would take off for mine.
I would just take off.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, sometimes it's just
don't leave it. Don't leave it past James Rod just to go. I'm not coming.
I'll work on my birthday. I'd rather work on my birthday than a normal day.
What's the DR situation about COVID?
Yeah, how's Flip Flop?
Can we just go
Flop
there?
straight. They were mad at me because they thought I was going to come last month. Yeah, you can just go there.
Oh, nice.
My guy's been there twice.
Because I
this
do
year.
need a vacation.
Twice this year.
That's funny.
He's going back on like the 18th to the 28th.
Wait, twice since 2021?
It's been in January.
Wow.
February. He's like, hey man, you coming? But Flip Flop is good. Like what the problem was is a couple weeks ago they did do like a shutdown. Everything shut down at 8. Like you better be where you need to be at by 8. And
okay, I'm not into that.
And don't arrive, don't pop back up till 5. But I think they've changed that now.
Because I would like to travel, but it's like this is actually the place to be.
Yeah, exactly. Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what we. Oh, UFOs.
Yeah, UFOs. Yeah.
Where do we all stand on UFOs?
Definitely exist. Aliens are real. We're not the only.
See, there's a difference between the UFOs and just saying I believe in aliens. Obviously, I believe in unidentified flying objects because there's so many freaking videos of them. But they could be like, I'm more a believer of like Chinese drones or like.
Or our military.
Or exactly.
Yeah,
that they're not telling everybody. I am not necessarily the guy that thinks aliens are like just sitting back watching us having a laugh.
Where we're getting this from was it American Airlines?
Which is terrifying because I just flew.
Do we have that sound?
Like that's my
Hold
sound.
on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's sound. Wait, which flight was it?
Yes, there's sound.
Wasn't it Kansas City to Charlotte? Was it?
Are you an alien?
No wonder I didn't get first class on the way back.
Yeah, American Airlines. I forget where the flight was going into.
New Mexico.
Oh well.
Oh well, yeah, that's where.
And that's like number one.
That's where they hang out.
Place.
Yeah. And the pilot called into the tower and was like, "What the heck just flew above us?" And he said it looked like a cruise missile. And I guess the tower did not see it. So that's what they're claiming was the UFO.
Oh, so it was just a quick thing. It could have been that little squiggly thing in the eye. You know how you don't get the little squiggly things in your eye?
Oh, you mean really?
Really? The problem with some of these stories are like
he just needed some sugar.
Yeah. Like he's
sugar was
dehydrated.
low.
The problem with some of these stories is like it's hard to substantiate that. Like I like the
Was
ones.
there a co-pilot that saw it also?
Do you want to hear the guy?
Yeah. Let's listen.
We just had something go right over the top of us that, I hate to say this, looked like a long cylindrical object.
That was the pilot of American Airlines Flight 2292.
Okay.
It almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing moving really fast.
The close encounter happened in Arizona.
Here, we just had something go right over the top of us.
The radio call was noticed by an airline radio enthusiast who says the call caught his attention because the pilot sounded very...
Wait a minute.
There's people that
That's
sit
the
at home
story.
all day.
Yeah, that's the story.
And listen to this.
We got action. Brendan, we got action.
See, I've heard about people that will put on the police scanner on their phone.
I can get that because there's always action on that.
Exactly. But this is a lot weirder.
This
On
dude
Tuesday,
was
American Airlines
on one.
validated the call but asked for questions to go to the FBI.
Oh.
I don't want to.
this dude was sitting at home playing with his potato head, listening to his scanner, and hit the lottery.
the tower's like, man, I get paid minimum wage. I'm not trying to deal with this.
Oh, they don't.
I know they
either.
get paid way more.
They get paid a lot of
But
money.
he doesn't get paid enough to deal with aliens. He's like, call
Right.
the FBI. They can do something about
I hate to say it, but it looks like a long cylindrical object.
He's too
it's like,
calm.
why do you hate to say it?
He's
Why?
Too calm. Too calm.
Well,
Just imagine
because if it was a cruise missile,
he would have been
it
shot.
could
We're
turn
all
around.
dead, yeah.
Listen, whether it's a cruise missile, whether it's this long cylindrical object that we don't know what it is, bottom line is it ain't supposed to be in my space.
Truth.
That's why
I'm
he
saying,
hates it.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see that?
He's chilling.
Jim,
Wake up!
there's a long cylindrical object that just came by us.
Instead, he's
We just
What
had
the-
something go right over the top of us that, I hate to say this, looked like a long cylindrical object.
like
You-
way too chill.
I think this is fake now. After I'm
JJ,
listening to
you
it.
know how you hold the door to the steering wheel? Everybody's on the plane, chilling, vibing, no turbulence, clear skies. I'm pulling up, and the whole plane is jumping. I'm like, they're like, this is your captain speaking. I'm sorry, we just saw a large cylindrical object just went right by my face, and I didn't know what that was. We'll be at our destination in New Mexico in about 15
or
minutes.
Saturn, wherever
Yeah.
they decide to take us
Yeah.
to.
You know what? I'm actually with Cody. My 8 o'clock right now is Josh Dobbs because he's supposed to be here.
Because he can explain large
He can
cylindrical
explain
objects.
all of this to us, and instead he's at Disney.
But my problem is this: why don't aliens go to 45th and Moncrief?
They're
Well, you know,
always
they
in New
don't.
Mexico.
When have you ever, as much as
I've never seen an alien
as
anywhere.
much as black people talk in the barbershop, that would have come up. That would be a story in Jacksonville lore. We had somebody try to tell us that the curse of the Jaguars is because Rasheem Mathis' mom didn't return a rent-a-car or something like that.
Yeah.
You don't think we would have heard an alien story by now? I know they never came to Rockbrook and Tallahassee. Never seen them in Trenton, New Jersey. And they only go in the Midwest or to trailer parks. Is this something against the
It's
city?
why I don't believe in
Southwest,
a lot of that stuff because
Southwest.
Okay,
especially
yes.
nowadays with smartphones, everybody's got a camera in their hand. You would have thought Bigfoot would have been seen by now, Loch Ness, and
Bigfoot-
especially aliens or ghosts. I used to believe in ghosts, sort of. It was like I don't even want to explain it, but idiots in my family, grandfather, rest in peace, I believed in ghosts. So like it was kind of passed down to me, like, yeah, ghosts are real. But now with all the smartphones, there's no way I believe in ghosts.
That's the little speck in the picture is the ghost.
Well,
Oh, so I can't see him.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
No, the only reason I believe in energy is because of kids. I don't know who my kid is talking to. He's talking to somebody. He's having a full. Both of them. Now, at some point, they lose
Mr.
it.
Potato Head.
It might be Mr. Potato Head's having a. I don't know what
So it's
either
not
are
an
saying.
invisible friend. It's
It's
a
like
ghost.
like I'm asleep.
Not
I
his
got
imagination
I
at all.
have the got the monitor, and it's times when he's standing up and he's just
That's creepy.
that like sound like half minion, half Tasmanian devil.
So creepy.
And
James
just
like,
to
go to
nobody.
sleep, Casper.
yeah, I just and then Trey said something, and I started to but my nosy ass neighbors won't allow me to do that. I don't know if you've ever seen Major Payne when the kid said that there was something in there.
Yeah.
I started to do that.
Just
It's
shoot
like,
the closet.
yeah, if he's still in there, he ain't comfortable.
Yeah, your HOA seems to be.
They'd be frowned upon.
Yeah.
They hit me up the other day, and I had to show them proof. And I told them I'm bringing my lawyer, and we coming down and we cussing everybody out. Like they told me my trash cans was in front of the house, and my trash cans were clearly on the side of my house.
I had the same thing.
I want to know who's snitching.
I do too. Somebody against us. They got to address
So again,
because my trash cans are not and have not been at the front of my house.
Like I know where they put, and what sucks is because
I'm not
on
putting them in the garage either,
Thursdays is when my sprinklers go off, and the little side of my house doesn't deal with water very well. So I'm taking, like, my shoes are getting saturated when I got to pull them back. So I'm mad. So I know for a fact them things is over there. And I'm like, and the letters are never nice. They're always threatening and like, I don't want to fight you. I just need you to just tell me. Just whisper. Say, hey,
okay,
put your stuff up if there's a problem.
I was gonna say that listening to that with headphones on and better sound quality had me thinking it was fake until we just got this text from 334.
Uh-oh.
As an air traffic controller, it is not that uncommon for pilots to report unknown flying objects. As for his calmness, any seasoned pilot will be thoroughly trained and would rarely sound animated on the radio.
Dude, there are people who are trained for combat. And the minute that the minute the sparks and the bullets fly, panic. If I have never seen an alien, or I saw,
he's saying it's not uncommon though.
But what I'm saying is he thought it was a cruise missile. That's dangerous.
I mean, I'm just going with the air traffic controller instead of the guy wearing the FTK hat.
I believe him. I'm just saying, like, if I've only seen cruise missiles like on Call of Duty and in movies and things like that. Death and destruction follow them.
I got to call this guy. I got to call BS because this was released last spring. And it was a guy in the military, U.S. Navy pilots, and they see this object in the air, and they're freaking out. I'll play it.
One thing, Roger.
Hey, go ahead!
Woohoo! Roger, they're shooting to
They shot an alien?
No, they're just looking at it. Like spin around.
They're not freaking out. They're laughing at it.
That's psycho.
Yeah. That's disturbing.
That's more disturbing than the calmness. Those people don't need normal jobs. They need to keep doing exactly what they're doing right now, serving and defending our freedoms. I don't want them anywhere on these
Look
streets.
at that alien.
Woo, we got it. Billy, we got him. Did you see that? Woo, did you see me zoom in? I locked on the target.
Take that, Marvin.
Dark Marshall thought he was going to get away from us.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We had somebody. Okay, 962. Then we got to take our final break. Not his first text, but the first in the series text says, y'all talk to your boy Lenny and see what he can do. JSO doesn't allow you to listen to their broadcast through phone scanner. We're not going to talk to Lenny about that. Then his next test was ghost or real. Watch paranormal caught on camera, real footage. And then he sends us ABC News footage of it. So I don't know anything about you,
that
962.
lamestream media. Are you serious?
I don't know anything about you, 962, but here's what you've told me. You want to listen to JSO scanners and you watch Paranormal Activity of Ghosts.
And you trust ABC.
Is this a safe space?
I say that you're a terrible reporter.
Freedom
That's
to
yes.
speak freely?
Please.
If ghosts were real, we have done some of the most insane things to Indians and black people.
Oh, yeah,
in
they
the
should
South.
be all over the place.
This place would be inhospitable for certain people who died very tragically. I'm just saying, I'm not wishing it on anybody.
Fair point.
I'm just saying that as bad as some of this stuff is happening,
if you don't want to put,
you would be terrorized. Some people would be terrorized.
If you don't want to make it like that, you can even say people have been murdered brutally, like just people.
Oh, Jacksonville.
Right.
I mean, geez, even from the last 10 years.
Well, yeah, okay, those facts too. But what I'm saying is, you don't think, like, the only thing that makes me kind of believe it is that hurricanes, the track that hurricanes take is very similar to the track, like from the tip of Africa to coming over here.
I like that.
It's a pretty interesting track.
I like that.
But I'm sure
That's
hurricanes
a good
happen.
conspiracy.
I'm sure hurricanes happen before that happened. But if you really believe that you're snatching people who was chilling, barbecuing, relaxing in the sun, and you took them and you brought them here, they had to see all these horrors. By the time they die, I promise you this, I'm gonna haunt the hell out of your ass for the rest of my.
But if you're a ghost, does that mean I can't be in heaven? So I'm just here, or?
Be honest with you, I don't even.
That's
know.
above my pay grade.
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
I believe in aliens. The only reason I believe in aliens is because Ancient Aliens has kind of helped me out a little.
I don't know what I believe, but I don't really.
They ran the Nazi Party,
Like
according to the History Channel.
If you study Egyptology enough, you'll start being like, you know what? I know they did it, but maybe they were aliens. I'm not sure.
What if Dobbs is an alien?
Dobbs might.
Whoa.
See, I'm not gonna do it because Dobbs is I like Dobbs.
Yeah, that's not.
I like Dobbs. I almost went.
We have to
I almost went somewhere.
We got to take our final break. We'll be right back.
Saddle up with the Frangie Show. Afternoons on 1010XL.
Baloo here for the Baloo Crab House, Maryland style crab house, right here in Jacksonville. They're up. The guidelines remain the same. All right, distances between tables, all employees masked and gloved, tableware and chairs sanitized after every use. Now, curbside pickup available. Open each and every day except for Monday, 4:30 through 9. For the best, just go to the BlueCrabCrabHouse.com, located on Julington Creek Road.
Budweiser reminds us to drink wiser, like hydrating between beers. It keeps the fun going longer, and it's a commitment to responsibility. Remember, good times are ahead, so no need to overdo it. Know when to say when, and always designate a driver.
Welcome to a new era of Jaguars football. The reload has begun, beginning with new head coach Urban Meyer.
When you grab a seat in this beautiful stadium, you're going to see a team play really fast. I want a team that plays fearless.
Don't miss out on the best seats before they're gone. Lock in your tickets now for the 2021 season by placing a deposit at Jaguars.com.
Hey, Matt Hayes here, and I took my car to Expert Automotive on Beach Boulevard. Check this out. They saved me more than 25% on my repair. Plus, they offer a free lifetime warranty on all repairs. Think about that. I never have to pay for that service again. Crazy good deal. Cleanest waiting room I've ever seen, unbelievable service techs, and their customer service is the best, period. They really don't sell greed, just what you need. Check out their amazing Google reviews and visit expertautojacks.com. Expert Automotive on Beach and Peach. Go see them.
Are you having difficulty paying your IRS personal or business taxes due to COVID-19? Under the IRS's People First COVID-19 Tax Relief Program, there has never been a better time than now to settle your tax debt. Call J. David Tax Law today for a no-cost consultation at 904-507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Or go to jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
Looking to be your own boss in a proven business model like construction and working outdoors? Superior Fence and Rail is franchising in new markets all over the Southeast, from Birmingham to Savannah, and even a few more markets in Florida. Come win with us and redefine the fence industry. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail to learn more about starting a fence franchise today.
When you're on the fence about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Hey, this is First Coast YMCA Sports Commissioner Bert Cannon. Youth sports are back at the Y. We know that now, more than ever, our kids need to experience the joy of being a kid. At the Y, we're providing a safe, clean, and fun environment with basketball, soccer, volleyball, flag football, and more. And now, youth sports are free with your family's YMCA membership. Kids Zone 2. Visit fcymca.org to learn all things Dad, Mom, and kids love to do at the Y.
This is Joe C., and I'm inviting you to listen to a brand new show Sunday morning, 7:30 on 1010XL. It's me and Dr. George Bari talking sports medicine. We call it Breaking Bones. There's going to be plenty of other things to talk about as well. Breaking Bones on 1010XL.
Hicken here for Zero Res. It may be cold outside, but at Zero Res, they're heating things up. Right now, they have the hottest price of the year. 3 rooms of carpet cleaning, $99. That's the price they started out with 16 years ago. Who does that? Zero Res. If you've been thinking about getting those carpets cleaned, now is the time. Hottest price of the year. 3 rooms for $99. Zero Res, man. You spell it forward, you spell it backwards. Zero Res. It's the right way to clean.
CEROREC. Zero Res.
AmeriGas Propane, the largest retail propane distributor in the U.S., is hiring in Jacksonville. We are hiring service technicians with a background in plumbing, HVAC, or previous experience in the propane industry. You will need a commercial driver's license or the ability to obtain one within 60 days of joining the team along with a hazmat endorsement. We offer company-provided uniforms, paid time off, health insurance, a generous 401k plan, and a signing bonus. Go to Amerigas.com and click on careers to apply today.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. When you finally get to open your office, how about some directional signage to help people find you? We're online at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Sports Den brought to you by TheHumidor.com. Make sure you go check out The Humidor this weekend. Smoke your cigars. Go to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. If you go up to the top shelf you can't reach, they'll put you on your shoulders if you go to the Town Center location. It's very
gladly.
The MFTK philosophy is very strong. So we didn't talk about there's a father. I want to save that one for Monday. But I'm going to tell you this. If you adopt the religion of MFTK.
Oh, geez. Now it's a religion?
You got to go all in.
Can we just call it a movement?
Okay, the movement.
Okay.
If you adopt the movement, you got to go all in. You can't half-ass it. There was a lady whose child was being bullied and got beat up. And she decided to be that parent to say, you know what? I'm not going to let some kid mess with my kid. These kids is my kids. Them kids I don't care about. Well, them kids put paws on her too. If you're going to adopt the MFTK philosophy, treat your hands like an Android or an iPhone. Make sure you go get the update on your hands. Make sure your hands are qualified.
Those kids that hit the woman, they're useless.
They're terrible kids.
Yeah,
but the one thing I'll be damned if it's gonna happen to me is I'm gonna get my ass whipped by a kid defending my kid. It's hard to come back and tell my kid what to do.
It's hard to discipline your kid.
Yeah, but they done seen what somebody their age can do to you.
You ain't got nothing to worry about, then you go get your butt kicked.
Right. Facts.
To be fair, I knew my mom wasn't kicking anybody's ass, but I still let her beat my ass.
Nah, my mom's ability, and my father too, their ability to go to violence is what makes them terrifying.
Yes.
It's very quick. It's not
the threat of violence.
It's like
0 to 100.
Yeah, it's like one moment they're telling you something, the next moment you're done.
All right, we got to get out of here. You guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back on Monday at 8 o'clock. A great weekend. Thank you for listening.
If you can't make it to the players,